Question number 5, and we can see this is a question where they're testing our quality of written communication, indicated by the asterisk. Now, Danny and Ed are in the same quiz team. In each round, a person can score up to 10 points. Here are the scores for Danny: 1, 1, 10, 2, 10, 1 and 3. The scores for Ed have a range of 3, and the mean score for Ed is 5. Compare the scores for Danny and Ed. Right, so we're given the scores for Ed. He has a range of 3 and a mean of 5. So for Danny, we need to work out. So for Danny, the range for Danny is equal to the largest, which is 10, subtract the smallest, which is 1, so his range is 9. So I'm going to write this next to, so Ed is a range of 3, Danny range equals 9. So the mean for Danny, well, we need to get the total, so we need to add up on a calculator. 1 plus 1 plus 10 plus 2 plus 10 plus 1 plus 3. Get his total score. His total score is 28. Now that total score needs to be divided by 7, because there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 scores. So Danny's mean is equal to 28 divided by 7, which is equal to 4. So Danny's mean is equal to 4. Now when we're asked to compare the scores of Danny and Ed, if we compare the means, so if we look at the means, we use the words on average. So who had the larger mean? Ed had the larger mean. So on average, Ed scored higher as the mean is larger. If we compare the ranges, well, the range is a measure of how spread out they are. So if Ed had a range of 3 and Danny had a range of 9, so Danny's scores are more spread out. Danny's scores are more spread out. Range is higher. In 5 part B, it says in the final round only one person can play. Their team needs 9 points to win. Who would you choose, Danny or Ed? And give a reason for your answer. Now you could choose Ed. You could say Ed because he scores higher points. He scores higher on average. You could also, so you get a mark for saying that Ed because he scores higher on average. We must use the words on average, because otherwise we could be just saying that he scores higher in one particular go. So if he scores higher on average, which is over all of the goes. You could also give the answer Danny because a range of 9 means he's more likely to score a high result of 9. Okay, so you can get a point, get a mark for either saying Danny or Ed, but you need to give a reason that goes with it. So Ed is because he scores higher on average. Alternatively, you could give an answer saying that Danny because a range of 9 means he's more likely to score a high result of 9 or more, because you could get 9 or 10.